So it looks like we'll be doing the Volskaya Industry as the consolidation match. Winner will continue to have a chance to play in this tournament. The loser will be out. So this is it for one team.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see who goes into this this one and with a bit of, in the better sort of mindset, as after both teams were quite convincingly defeated in their first games by Team Mayhem and Keep It Koala. We've got, as you said, Volskaya Industries. This is the same kind of game mode as the map we just saw on Tempo Noobs. It is a assault point one where we have Booker trying to attack someone in the hallway, where we have an attacking team trying to take control of 2 points. The first point outside and then the second point inside. The distance between the first and the second point is probably larger than it is on on Temple Anubis, so it can be slightly more difficult to get that kind of momentum from the first point to the second point. But it can be done. Once the team does get set up on the second point, it can be very hard to take. Be interesting to see if any of the attacking teams take use of the kind of the outside area on Volskaya Industries, because with heroes like Tracer, Diva, and Monkey, you can all jump around the outside and get in and around behind your attacking teams. With defending teams even, sorry.
All right, we are in the match. Apologies for the dog. He just really wants to commentate. He's very passionate about Overwatch, so he really just had a lot to say there. A lot of words there. And I need to put the sound on. And I need to turn the music off. All right. So
Yeah,
we've got blue team. Blue team is team Hermit Crabs, and then we have the red team, Team 7. So blue team will have the first chance to defend here. We've got we've got a Junkrat, we've got a Zenyatta, we've got a Torbjorn on the fence. Awesome setup. That's gonna be pretty strong. And for the red team, the offensive team, we've got Lucio as the heals. We've got a Reinhardt Classic, and we've got 2 heals again on this team. We've got Pingu just going with the Mercy main. So
yes,
we'll see if we'll see if there's any changes from their first matches, and see if they can make some changes from why they lost the first time.
As we see the attacking team coming out here with the turret set up by Shinji in the interior area, but he's only got it at level 1. Didn't take the time to upgrade it to level 2, which might be costly because he's got less health and does less damage. As we see the teams kind of fight over this choke point. Well, I'll probably see the attacking team try going into the left and isolate this Sayers and Fabi, but you actually see Diva on the point use that area around the outside to get onto the point and get behind the team. Pulls people in, gives his team the opening to try and get into the point, but looks like he might go down here with the Mercy. They both go down, in fact. We see Neo teleporting inside, but this first fight definitely going in the favor of the defending team, as we see the Torbjorn turret getting moved up to a different position to overlook the point. They eventually will probably be able to push onto the point. It will be able to rain damage down on there, as we see the soldier, who's still on his own in that building, taking a bit of damage from it.
Yep, red team regrouping here. Trying to set up again. Good hold here by the blue team. DSB sporting the Reinhardt. He's trying to make a push so the red team can file in through the side, and they do. They got 3 members in through the back way, and they're going to try to sneak around here. Try to get some ground set up maybe up top and move into the sites.
Yeah, as Neo's up here at the top, who's actually trying to take this Torbjorn turret, but he's actually just Molten Core doing a ton of damage to this Reinhardt shield. Looks like Torbjorn turret goes down just in time for DSB's shield to stay up. They're dropping down now onto the point. The Reinhardt actually misses his charge entirely, as Reinhardt takes down the Diva. Earlier is coming in from the Mercy, getting the Diva back up, but there comes in the Reinhardt.
Yep, Reinhardt taking down Mercy. Nice job.
The defensive Zenyatta ult here. Lots of heals coming out as they repel the attack again, taking down 3 more players, and it's just the Lucio trying to escape here back towards his team.
Yeah, red team, another good chance there, getting on point, but couldn't gain any ground there. as blue team continues to hold strong.
Shinji setting up his turret again in the same spot, maybe not the best idea, but it's in a strong position. It's difficult for the attacking team to get to. Maybe it'll be able to rain down damage again as they go into the same kind of tactic, going up, taking the high ground, coming out again, as you actually see the turret do a ton of damage to them. Goes down early from that soldier, but there's a nice Zyra ult coming in, picking up loads of attackers, as the attackers do actually take down 3 players. With only one response taking down the Zen, but is the Mercy still alive?
A nice job by Lakin taking out Fabi, and red team actually have a hold on this point. They have a good chance here, wiping out a lot of the blue team members as they are all regrouping. They may be able to secure this first point if they can all get on site. Only 2 members on, 3 members. The more members you're on that are on, the faster it'll go. So. With 3 members, they will get this first point. Oh, and Ramman tried to ult to hold it off. Bought a few extra seconds, but blue team, they concede the point. They're trying to set up for the next area.
Well, the blue team actually getting very aggressive here. If the red team are able to get some fast picks as they take down the Reinhardt, if they push in now, they might be able to take the point here quite fast with a good time. We see Lakin pushing in behind most of the team here. Actually alone here, loses his mech. Crazy Pingus flies in to try and save him.
Yeah, they set up very forward here, you're right. Like, they are very aggressive, and like you said, if they mow down this first little wave, they're going to be able to take control and take some ground here. But looks like blue team's able to set up.
Yeah, they get a couple of important picks there, and Reinhardt is now back, and they're actually setting up defensively on the point and able to hold the choke point of like the main doors or to the left or to the right. As we see the Reaper try and port in, actually gets taken quite down low by the defending team here. Maybe he needs to try and be a bit more stealthy and try and push up. Here's the Reinhardt pushes in through the front door, shield low already. D.Va going in behind, taking down the Torbjorn turret and maybe trying to take Torbjorn down here, but it loses his mech, and Torbjorn molten cores without a turret up, just to try and survive from the D.Va.
And Lakin just decides to end it. He's just like, I'm out.
Yeah, we see a couple
nice
of
ult there by Ramman.
Yeah, there's a couple of defensive ults coming in here. The attacking team have 2 left with the only the one left. I'm sorry, the Reinhardt ult. But that'll be a very important one to try and clear the point with. We have 3 attacking players left inside without any tanks around. If they push in on their own here, that will surely be end poorly for them. As Neo tries to teleport in there quite poorly, in fact, right into the faces of the defending team there, unfortunately.
All right, red team going with the strategy, trying to, again, just not go through the middle, but go up and around. Trying to catch this blue team off guard, but they're sitting on point. But look, they are behind. The red team is behind the blue team. Let's see if this pays off for them. Lakin coming in with the ult. Nice play there by Fatal Cowboy. Fatal Cowboy looks up, completely just eliminates that ult from being effective at all. That was a good chance there by Lakin to try to clear out the blue team, but it does not work. Red team now all using their ult here. It is getting crazy on point here, trying to gain some ground. Blue team pushing back though, and red team losing a couple members, 3 of the 6. They need to fall back. They need to regroup. But nice res there.
Yeah, the ult comes
Mercy
in
with the res.
Does get taken down by the looks of it. We have a couple of trades going either way here. Pingu's flying around, trying to do his best to survive here. Doing a very good job. He has a Zyra in the face now. Actually takes Pingu down and the soldier as the defensive team holds off again and has 3 ults for the next push. In that process, I don't know if you noticed, the Zyra and the Torbjorn ult combo there was incredibly strong. Zyra ulted about 3 players in front of Torbjorn's molten core turret, which outputs a ton of damage, and took down like 3 players, brought out the res from the Mercy, but ultimately that was a good hold from the defending team as they have 3 more ults going into this.
And here they come again. Lucio bouncing around, going way aggressive. He goes down. Reinhardt in by himself, and he's getting attacked by all sides. Ramman uses his ult, takes out Reinhardt, and just like that, red team already 2 members down on this next push.
Faisal Carbon goes in on his own, isolated here. Only the Lucio around surrounding him as the Xayah comes in, tries to almost save him, but dies in the process. Xayah looks pretty charged right here, charging after the Reaper, who actually panic ults and dies to the Xayah. That's a loss of an ult for the attacking team. That is a big waste. With only DSB and Pingo having ults on the attacking team here as we enter the last 30 seconds.
Yep, just one more push here for the red team. So they've got to regroup, got to get everybody together. They're getting set for their push here. Let's see what they're going to do, what's going to work. Reinhardt ready with his ult. No doubt he's going to be leading the way here. Nice ult by Zarya though, and this is eating up so much time. There's 10 seconds left. Zarya just took out the red team's first push. They've got to try again. They've got 5 seconds to get on point and contest this. They need to rush in as they fly in, and this is going to be it, guys. It is overtime. They need to keep contesting this point, push out the blue team here, lacking in with D.Va. Zarya looking up over above. As we see a D.Va ult only taking out one person, and Calpay rezzing that blue team member.
A very nice ult coming in from the Pharah there though, takes down 3-4 players. We might have the point here. There's 4 players left on the point.
And the blue team is down. It's a team wipe. They can take this point. They're spawning now. There's 4 members rushing in right now. They only have a few seconds left. Blue team is about to take this point. They need to contest it, and they don't. And the blue team wins it. I mean, the red team wins it. The red team gets both points, guys. Blue, red, whatever. Team 7 in overtime gets the 2nd point. So it is going to be a tough challenge for the blue team, for Team Hermit Crabs to try to counter this. They're going to have to get both points here. A clutch finish for Team 7.
Yeah,
right in overtime.
Yeah, it looked a little messy there for a second. There was a very nice ult coming out from the DSB on the Reinhardt at the Shatter, knocking down like 4 or 5 players. But then the Pharah inadvertently just scattered everyone with her E and sent everyone flying, and they weren't able to kill anyone as a result of that. But then she, like, Archirect redeemed himself with with his ult and was able to kill 4 or 5 players.
That was
in the end.
They didn't get any ground on that point till the overtime. They didn't have anything till overtime. That was clinch.
Yeah.
Kasaki, thank you so much for subbing to Twitch, Brian. Really appreciate that, Kasaki. Sorry, I don't have my alerts on, and I'm focus mode. I apologize if I missed anything. All right, so let's look at the setups. 30 seconds left until the match starts. Red team setting up here. Team 7 on defense. So Team 7, they need to hold both points. It's going to be a big task for Hermit Crabs. They're going to need to, get to that 2nd point and take it over.
The big thing is that the Team 7 did use all the regulation time, ended up taking it in overtime. So it'll be interesting to see if they can beat that time, if they can take it. But that'll be if they get this first point. Looks like pushing in now with Team 7 set come here to the left-hand side of the truck here, leaving the right-hand, the other side of it completely open, so if they wish to. But that's a nice start from Archirect, knocking 4 players off
what
the edge.
just happened? Oh my goodness, I totally missed that. Pharah knocking off their whole team almost. Nice job there by the Pharah. Yeah. I did not even see that. And they've got someone on point. Did they even realize this? They had someone sneak behind them, and that's going to pull off the red team formation. Blue team now is going to be able to trickle in because the entire red team has become distracted by this one player. And the Hermit Crabs are now trickling in through the side. This has given them an opening to set up here as Pala is trying to cause some mayhem in front.
As we see another knockoff coming in from Neo this time, as they turtle up on the site with the attacking team, taking up the high ground here, but they're slowly dying. The earlier ult has been completely countered from the Pharah as the D.Va uses a defense matrix to eat it, and that was the early ult gone there. But there is a good hold from the defensive team, as we only see the Mei and the 2 healers left. They try and fall back and regroup with their team over by the entrance to the point. Reaper does manage to make it in to the right-hand side, maybe looking for a cheeky flank, pick off a healer or two, but it looks like they're kind of looking that way, expecting something to happen. As he comes in, May's going to kind of counter him, but they're all turned around at this point. Lacken is isolated, might get picked off here by the attacking team as they come in, and the Reaper is actually still alive as the Mayo
the Reaper is still on site too.
Yeah. The defensive team are actually doing a good job of surviving here, despite the Mayo. Now the defensive Mayo comes in, catches the Lucio, trying to ult his own way out of that. Actually goes down in the process, but we still see the D.Va and May on the point here from the attacking team with the Monkey jumping around, trying to create havoc. But a nice knockback by the Reinhardt. Falls off himself, but he does.
And the D.Va actually lives. Didn't the D.Va live through that?
The D.Va lived, she managed to, and now she ults. There's no Reinhardt around to shield behind. As we see, it takes down the May, but 4 players managed to survive here for the attacking team. Rocket Barrage comes in, takes up D.Va's mech, trying to take down the Mercy, try and stop that res, but the Mercy runs away, hopefully, but actually dies to the Lucio in the process. 3-4 players here for the defending team as the attacking team coming with 5 players down a Mercy, down the Junkrat now. This Pharah is doing work for them, constantly peppering as we see the Monkey going full rage mode, hitting the healers in the inside area who managed to escape just need to be careful they don't get knocked off themselves here. As the Neo actually goes close to the edge. Yeah.
And he's drawing a lot of attention here. Blue team still fighting, not being wiped out yet. You know, they've got less than a minute though. It's getting close. And Arcorrect again wiping out the team. Oh my goodness, 5 players down. This is spelling trouble. A team wipe now. This could be it if they don't get this last point. They're gonna have one more push to get this first point here. This is it. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, that was a very nice hold coming from there. There's a nice combination between the Xayah and the Pharah there, getting almost all kills there. As we see a Genji trying to come in from the back here, but he's being countered again, chased down by people. We've got the D.Va on point as well as we go into the last 20 seconds of this game. Reinhardt ults just for the D.Va. I don't know whether that's a waste. Maybe we should have been better saving that. As we see the rest of the attacking team coming in, as we see a Mercy coming, rezzing the Lacken. As the Mayo's kind of come out here, the Mercy's caught in that. As we see the May chasing after the Mercy. 4 players remaining for the attacking team on the point here. We got Winston going full rage mode here, trying to knock people around. Actually gets frozen and loses his ult. Good job of scattering players, but they're still on point here, trying to combo the Pharah and the Xayah ult there. No kills from the combination, but before that he did pick up 2 kills, and that's a wipe as they managed to hold the point here.
Yep.
With a 2-0 victory for the Team 7.
So Team 7 will be moving on. They will have a chance to continue competing. Let's get some GGs in chat. Hermit Crabs, thank you guys so much for playing. GGs to you guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys had a blast as Hermit Crabs becomes the first team eliminated. And Team 7 has a chance to keep fighting in this matchup. Let's look at the play of the game. Arcorrect really shined in this match as Pharah did work here as we see the very first play that happened in this game. And that's it. That was it. That was the play that wiped out 4 players.
It was a very good knockback at the start of the game. That just put the attacking team on the back foot.
Man, that looks easy.
4 knockoffs.
that looked really easy. Like just one little rocket. Boop. Boop. All right, let's look at the brackets, guys. We are moving up here, guys. We are going to be having the winners match now. We're going to be having Mayhem versus Keep It Koala in this winners match. The loser of this match drops down and still will have a chance to compete. So they will be facing off. The loser of that match will face off against Team 7 to stay in this. Guys, give us just a few minutes.